Yes, I much prefer blue magic.
Of course.
Big sound. This way. It's probably them, you know.
Them? No. Impossible.
That voice.
That voice. Ah! It is Squall,
Not that
you know.
Shock.
Shock.
Good. Convenient.
That's right. Hand over
It's her
Rinoa, you know.
Yes. No, I'll never hand over Rinoa. The one in light blue is a woman. And we're taking Elo.
Did she have some sort of, like,
I won't let you resurrect Adele either.
speaking in complete sentences or something?
Just-
You're greedy, you know. Not fair, you know.
I'm not saying
Persuasion.
anything because
Useless. Seize.
of something that happens later.
She's right, you know. Let's go.
That's a sort of like plot pointish.
And so now they're fighting.
Of course.
Well, they're Cypher's lackeys. But by this point, I'm really
See,
not
just
going
like I
to have
said,
any
you know.
serious problem fighting these guys.
Like, hit.
Basically just mash.
Well, yes, you saw that Squall and Rinoa can do max or near max damage with regular attacks now. By the way, not surprisingly, the spell Full Life junctions very well to hit points. If you have 100 spells, it will add 4,800 hit points.
Nice.
And Raijin apparently sleeps standing up.
Of course.
By the way, Colin, if you played Kingdom Hearts 2, you see these two characters, or versions of them.
Yeah, I'm near the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, but I haven't played 2, except for the intro part.
Well, they're in the intro part.
Really? Oh, then I probably just didn't recognize them.
Yeah, they're with Cypher.
Not bad, Squall. I see why you're Cypher's rival.
Of course, they look like little kids in that one. So, and
Might explain.
they're called Rai and Fu instead of Raijin and Fujin.
Okay, yeah, that explains it. I lost again. You know. Yeah,
Slightly hard.
Well, there's also the fact that Quistis and Selphie and Waka are like little kids in Kingdom Hearts 1.
True.
And then Selphie suddenly grows up in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Kingdom Hearts is like, I don't know, like, something I really love about at least the
Retreat.
first one that I've played so
Temporary.
far, is that it's serious. Right. We're not through yet, you know. Like, it seems really, really dreamlike, you know. Just like, I mean, you know, it's almost entirely the concept of sort of Final Fantasy mixed with Disney, but the way that it all sort of plays out is it's this very odd sort of almost like a kind of a dream sequence practically is the entire game.
Yes,
Where-
well, we know that you like the idea of an entire game being a dream sequence.
Well, no.
Didn't you try and play Dreamed Up Distance? Because that's
No, the reason that I was saying that I was talking about that sort of before was because I love the idea that this game is a dream because it completely ruins the entire game.
Yes, that's what I was referring to.
But I do kind of like that really strange, like it's just kind of odd, and I like it.
So, any of you, either of you ever played Banjo-Tooie?
No, but I've seen clips of him online.
Ah,
Played Banjo-Kazooie.
remember what happens to Klungo at the end of Banjo-Tooie?
I played Banjo-Kazooie, but not Banjo-Tooie.
Oh.
I have a friend whose favorite game in the world is Banjo-Tooie, but I never owned an N64, so...
Anyway, this is what TV Tropes calls "Screw this, I'm out of here," and that's what happens to Biggs and Wedge. Biggs finally has had enough.
Honestly, I can't blame him.
Neither can I.
Nope.
What about our salary?
Why didn't I think of this sooner? I can just leave. Just open the door on the fourth wall and just walk right out of here.
Of course, why are they going... Well, it seems like they're going further into the ship, and then I remembered, oh wait, the entrance we used wasn't really an entrance. Until we made it one. So I realized Quistis' strength sucks compared to the other characters' strength, so... trying to figure out a way to improve that. Do I actually do that?
We'll soon find out.
And I realize she doesn't have any abilities that boost strength. I think what I do is switch the junctions at some point. Or maybe I decide that I don't care at this point.
Every single time I see the junctioning being used, it always kills me.
Why?
Wow.
Such an interesting idea. It has such great, like, potential, but it's completely wasted. I don't think it's... I don't think it's I don't think it's applied correctly. Like, I think something that would be much better is if basically you put in one of each spell, and each of these different slots, and each spell kind of has it has buffs and sort of debuffs, as well as certain like special ones having special
Like
effects.
materia.
Kind of. Oh yeah, that is the materia system. Oh man.
Oh, you.
So...
Really? Oh man, yeah. I haven't played far enough in Final Fantasy VII to get into using materia to boost stats.
Anyway, so... if you're wondering why I'm not running into any battles, it's because I have Encounter None on... Yeah, I have that ability on. Because everyone's at level 100, and the only thing I'd gain by fighting is that
Money.
Eden/Chugga would gain experience points, because that GF requires twice as many experience points as the others to gain levels, which is why it's at level 59 or something when everyone else is at level 100.
Oh, you named Eden after Chugga Conroy?
Yes, the most powerful GF after the most popular Let's Player.
You should have named him Slowbeef or something.
Slowbee?
Slowbeef.
Oh,
Slowbeef, he's one of the main two people in Red Supre, Slowbeef and Diabetes. He made the original Let's Play. Like, he's the one who really kind of started the Something Awful Let's Play 4.
Which, you reminded me, though, that I forgot to name anyone after Slim Kirby. Oh well. It's not like I had any more names to spare.
I've always wondered, is it Chugga Conroy or Chugga A. Conroy?
He says Chugga Conroy, so... So I went around in a circle, of course.
I recognized him originally from the Starman.net forums, and then when I found out that he did Let's Plays, I was like, oh, so that's how actually everyone knows who he is.
Starman, is that like Earthbound?
Yeah, it's an Earthbound forum. I used to, like, be on it, but I've never really been a big forum person. I mainly lurked. And by mainly, I mean I only lurked.
You lurker, you.
By which he means he buried under the ground and then shot spines at approaching enemies. Oh wait, that's Starman.
We meet again, you know. We'll take you on, you know.
Now, no fight. Next time.
I don't think I can be any... That's right. We have a surprise, you know.
It's all about, like, being able to send your, like, first level mooks 5 seconds before the other guy can.
Well, I mean, that's just so aggressive, like strategies, I
Alright, this is Mobile Type 8, the thing that just ejected Zell and the other two when they were in here last time. Now, why it doesn't just do that this time, I don't know.
I think Koreans have a plus 50 bonus to their StarCraft skill.
Yes, that's why he doesn't do it this time, because Koreans have a plus 50 bonus to their StarCraft skill.
Yeah, it's their racial bonus.
You completely missed the point.
Oh, you, Colin.
I'm sorry, am I supposed to actually be paying attention to the game?
Well,
Yes.
that's theoretically why I brought you here.
And if you don't, get out!
What are you, King K. Rool now?
I don't know.
Have you played Donkey Kong 64?
No.
Oh, sometimes when you're in a place, a timer will start, and you'll get out. And if you don't get out, then you'll be shot.
The only Donkey Kong I've ever played, besides of course like the original NES one, is Donkey Kong Country, and the only characters I remember from that are Funky Kong, who was kind of awesome in a 80s Radical-balicious sort of way. Cranky Kong, who is like the only one with any sort of real sense, and Candy Kong, who was horrifying.
Well, that's basically all of them, other than the playable characters.
I thought there were more. I don't know, I always played it when I was like a little kid at my grandpa's house.
In the later games, there are more, but in the first one, those are the only ones.
I was never able to get past the first level, the first few, like the first world.
Anyway, you know what's annoying? Enemies that counterattack every single attack.
Yep.
Oh yes, they are.
You just have to counter their counters. And you just bounce it back and forth.
Tennis boss?
Counter.
You mean like a tennis boss?
Pretty much. It's like a...
Like Ganondorf. Anyway.
I think bosses that heal themselves are more annoying.
Oh yes, my Xenosaga videos. One of my Xenosaga videos has a particularly egregious example of that.